Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina. I have 3 new digital kits. They all match together and let me present them to you. So I have 3 kits. One for pages for a journal, one that are more letter size or to create a slim long journal, I'll show you, and one for ephemeras. So let me show you. I've already folded them into two so we can easily see what they look like, but I'll open them up for you just to have an idea. Some has blue, some has a little bit of pink, some has a little bit of green, and some are completely neutral, but they mimic vintage laces that looks so real. So I'm just in love with those. They are very, very nice. So look at that. And I tried printing them smaller. See the green in that one? But I find that if we print too small, we lose the details. It becomes just kind of a mess that our eyes have a hard time to figure out the lace. So that's why it's big like that. I suggest you keep the format, but you can try to print smaller and see if you like it. So look at that. I mean, this is the type of lace that we would pay a fortune to have. So we now have them as digitals. And I had some letter size format. So I'm thinking they are perfect to fold into two and resize a bit, tear the sides, and you can have a long slim journal out of that. Or you can print them a little bit smaller and do letters with them. But even as well, you can always print them and fold them into two, and then you still have an interesting page, even if the scripting is not the good side. So we have some blue and flowers. We have some pink, different kind of styles with pink. I love this. Those I love. A little tiny bit of pink. Pink and green. I couldn't stop. Just some green highlights, and then we have some florals that are more neutral with roses. And here you go. It goes like that. Just showing you quickly. This is just gorgeous. However you use them to back a postcard, an ephemera, a page in a journal, whatever it is. And then we have some ephemeras I started to work with, so I'm missing a couple, but I have smaller pages that are kind of a stack of papers. So they're not the same than the other kits. They're really more like a stack of papers that we can see on the sides with laces and scripting. Here we can see we have layers of papers. Look at that. We have layers. So they're smaller ephemeras to just use and decorate. A little bit of pink here. This one is my favorite. You have tags already proportioned. They are smaller than if you take the real paper, okay? So they're resized to be a little bit smaller than just cutting from the paper. Because see, this is almost one of the pages. You have 3 ladies, and this time I have a young lady making laces, but I have 2 older women, I would say, mid-age and older and young. because I realized, someone made me realize that we always used young ladies, but we are not young anymore, most of us. So I'm trying to make something that would make more sense and resonate a little bit more with my audience and myself. So I'm going into always having the young, but now having older. I have some Polaroid type of pictures, really, really cute. I don't know if you zoom in. And these, well, there's wax on them. That's part of one of my coming video. I've added wax on it like a girl on the ridge. So, but you can see a little bit the design. I have ephemeras of different shapes that we just cut. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, look at this one. This is one of my favorite. It looks so true, even if it's totally fake. I think this goes like that. So, and some I've used with the wax just to show you. And we have some fussy cuts as well of spools of laces, or just the yard to create lace, so that we can fussy cut and decorate the pages with.